We're live.
Yay!
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Back for another edition.
We're back with the new background.
Yes, look at us.
Nice job, Laurie. I feel like Hoda and Jenna.
I know. Look at, and we have our champagne this week.
Yay!
We don't know what we're celebrating, but
there's lots to celebrate.
Lots to celebrate.
Yes.
So, how was your day?
I had a mammogram. No, it was good though. It was good.
I actually knew she was having a mammogram today.
She was waiting for my response to see if I would say it.
I was, and she did.
And I did.
And I'm glad she did because, I think we could take this opportunity to use this as a PSA.
Oh, yeah.
It's very important for women to get their mammograms. So,
oh, God.
Just a moment, everyone.
It's coming.
It's coming. All right. So.
Oh, geez.
Do not delay. Get your mammogram today. I saw something online about that. I was like, oh, that's really cute.
Well, here we have that to cheers to.
Cheers.
Cheers. Donuts, champagne. This is perfect.
Champagne and donuts.
Yummy. Thanks, Laurie.
It does not end there, though.
Uh-oh.
There's more.
Okay.
But there's a little story that goes with this. So I knew Andrea was getting her mammogram today, and I got the donuts to celebrate and the champagne. That wasn't to celebrate the mammogram, but why not?
Right.
So this morning, one of our daughters had to drop her car off to be repaired. So my husband took her to the car place. I was the only one home, and I swore. So I heard noises upstairs. So I was like, oh, she must be back already. I almost yelled up to her. And then I stopped hearing the noise. So a few minutes later, she comes through the door. And I'm like, did you just get home? And she's like, yes. And I was like, what were those noises upstairs? So she's like, well, you can go upstairs and make sure that it's safe. So I go upstairs and I check every bedroom. I'm opening closets, looking under beds, and I go into her room. And I opened up her closet door, and I found this.
Oh my God, I'm scared. Is it still alive?
No. Close your eyes.
Oh God.
Hold on, I'm going to show everybody before you see. Okay.
Am I allowed to open?
Yep, open.
What is that?
I found this in my daughter's closet. She is.
You have to go a little
I know. I went in so you could see the. Yeah. See, isn't that cute?
Oh my. Well,
so
that was kind of me today.
Wish, just like that. Look at. So I did say to her, I was like, it would be cute if you made bikini tops that were changeable for it. So anyway, so I saw this on the shelf in her closet, and I said, oh my God. I need to have that.
So the noises were calling you to that.
They were. So I said to her, I told her that you were getting a mammogram today.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. And I said, so I really think Andrea needs this. And she said, she can have
I can't.
Yeah. So that's
Thank
yours.
you. Oh, I didn't give her a hug when I saw her earlier.
Yes. Created by Hannah.
This is great. Thanks, Hannah. Thank you. Always getting gifts when I come here. I love it.
What are the chances that you open up a closet door and you have noises. A booby koozie staring you in the face?
It was calling you. It was meant to be.
It was.
It was meant to
I was like, that's just crazy.
Booby koozie.
A booby koozie. So there you go. So happy mammogram day. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
So all you ladies out there, go get your mammogram.
And you too can have a booby koozie.
Maybe. We could be onto something. All right. So, booby koozies, mammograms, trends. So, I've been doing a lot of reading this week off my new bookshelf. Just kidding, on the internet. But I've been doing a lot of reading, and there's been so many articles on trends. And TikTok, Shopify, LinkedIn, and Pinterest all published trend reports for 2023. And Business Insider did an article that kind of highlighted all of the trends that the different social platforms were seeing. So I was just fascinated by it. And I was like, so I kept reading through everything. The three biggest trends they're predicting for 2023 are sci-fi, sustainability, and innovative brick and mortar stores coming onto the scene. So we've been seeing for the last number of years online shopping increasing and people doing a lot more shopping online. But the prediction is that if you have an innovative shop idea, that the brick and mortars are going to start to get. I like that too. Yeah. So we'll have to see what opens up. Sci-fi. I've never been a fan.
Me neither.
So
I don't like it at all.
No, I don't either. So I wasn't thrilled with that, but whatever. They talked about fashion, and this is interesting. The trends are leaning towards Y2K and sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
I was like, what's a sci-fi fashion trend?
What is that? Oh, lately I've been seeing all the glasses. Have you seen them? They're like the pointy sunglasses, and they kind of look like aliens. Maybe that's what it's talking about. And the girls are wearing like all one color, and then they're wearing like the sleek, like alien-looking sunglasses.
That could be it.
Yeah, maybe.
Styles from the 90s are coming back. So slip dresses, tube tops. I think I've grown out of my tube top.
I definitely
have. Yeah, no more tube tops.
Cute for the girls, though.
Yeah, and slip dresses, I'm not sure. Cargo pants.
I like cargo pants.
I could definitely embrace the return of the cargo pants.
Me too.
Claw clips for your hair.
Yep. We've seen those for a while.
Lace, tulle, ruffles, like all that stuff from the 90s. That's all coming back.
Which is like lace.
It's perfect. Yeah. Because did you hear Madonna's going on tour this year?
I don't know.
Is that somewhere where we differ?
Maybe.
I love Madonna.
Only because I've been seeing her recent TikToks and she doesn't look like Madonna anymore.
No.
She looks like the alien sci-fi.
Sorry, Madonna.
If you're watching, I'm sorry.
If you're watching us. Andrea didn't really mean that. All right. So that was interesting. And then, what's your thought on this? Burnt orange is the color of the year for weddings.
Oh, I could see that in a fall wedding.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I think
like an outdoor fall wedding.
It would, but I'm not sure like spring or
no.
But, and then the beauty prediction.
Oh dear.
Just when I finally like grow out my hair.
And your hair is so pretty.
Well, it's not in style anymore, Andrea. So the prediction is that everything from hair to nails is going to be chopped short.
I like short nails.
I do too.
My hair definitely needs cut because it looks like a badger's been eating it. So I could probably.
They're saying like short bobs and bangs.
Oh, I couldn't do bangs, I don't think, but
I don't know the last.
And your hair's pretty. I would say go against the fashion.
Go against the fashion. Yeah. So the long layers they said are out. So
that's like skinny jeans, but I kept wearing them.
I don't know. I wear things until my kids tell me you really got to stop, and then I know it's time. So, and then home decor is eclectic and vintage, kind of a mix of modern and antique. So. That's kind of been my style all along, so I'm good with that. And then I thought this one was interesting. Trains are making a comeback as a form of transportation.
Ooh. Maybe because like I've seen where like people are on trains and they're getting these really nice like appetizers and drinks, and like you can make it more of a experience versus just a way to get somewhere.
Well, and they're saying that's one of the other big trends for 2023 is experiences. So maybe that goes hand in hand. They're saying that
because I do see that online on Instagram and on TikTok, and people traveling on trains, and it looks so romantic, and they have their cute little meals and their drinks, and I don't know.
Maybe we should go live from a train sometime.
Not the one from Kingston to Boston.
No,
that's not a.
Maybe to New York City.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll find a nice one.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about like the whole dating scene too. Like experiences are more what people are looking for as opposed to just like going out to bars or going for a drink. It might be, going for a cup of coffee or going bowling or going to a museum.
Yeah,
so
that's good. Like back in the old school days, actually having a date.
Yes, like an actual date. So I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
And then sustainability, vintage and secondhand stores, resale stuff. That's all like that was in 2022, I believe as well. But, and then the last couple were side hustles. They think there's going to be an uptick in people doing side hustles, taking their passion projects and using them as a way to earn more income. So
That's a good one.
Yep. And I think with the hybrid work environment and people working remote, that it gives people the flexibility to do that. So, and then the last one was content creators will be crucial for business sales in 2023. So if you are not using content creators to help push your brand, they're saying you need to. And this was interesting because you mentioned one of these. They shared the 2 top trending hashtags.
Oh, I mentioned one?
You did.
Ooh.
So a couple of weeks ago, Andrea mentioned TikTok made me buy it.
Oh, yeah.
So that is one of the top 2.
Really?
Yep, most trending hashtags.
I'm trendy and I don't even know it.
And the other one was must-haves.
Must-haves.
So there you have it.
All right. Those are fun.
I thought it was fun. I always love to see what the trends are going to be for the following year. I'm actually wearing one of the trends.
Very cute.
The return of the fanny pack Quinn Bowie from Raining Rose. Thank you, Quinn.
They're so cute.
So he handed these to us in Vegas, and I was like, oh, so I guess I don't wear this around my waist anymore. Aging myself, I guess. But so I put this on and I was asking one of my daughters, I was like, is this right? Is this supposed to be here? And I guess, she said that's where you wear it.
It looks cute. It matches your outfit too.
It makes sense here. It's easy to access everything. But I guess like for secure, like you don't want to like slide it to your back because if you're walking,
somebody will grab it. I love it.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
It's super cute.
Yeah. And now content. It was a busy week for content too. Holy moly.
I have to say, this was a busy week, but yet it seemed like it was never going to end this week. On Tuesday, I felt like it should be Friday. I'm not kidding.
And it's only Thursday.
I know, but it felt like that kind of week. To me, anyway.
Yeah.
It's not because of our content. I'm just saying in general.
Just
I don't know why that is.
No. Last full week of January.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
February's next week. That's exciting.
It is exciting.
So, yep. So let's see. So what do we have this week?
Oh, so we had the Monday Minute with Kirby, and he says, what can you learn today? He was at the trade show and had heard someone mention that they didn't need to go to the education sessions to learn anything. And I agree with him. I think that it's always really important, no matter what you're doing, there's always something to learn. It doesn't matter if you've been doing it for 50 years, like that's fun. And that's how you evolve. And so I'm with you on that, Kirby. I liked that segment.
Me too. And do you remember like people used to say, learn one new thing every day?
Yep.
Like make that your goal to learn one new thing every day.
That's a lot for me, but maybe like
come on, you learned something today.
It's true. If you think about it, yes, I did. Yes, you're right.
What did you learn today? Or am I putting you on the spot?
God, Lord, God. Too many things. Oh, I learned that my daughter made ACC championships and she's going. That's really not something I learned, but something I discovered. So I'm very excited for her. First year swimming, and she's going to Greensboro. Yay! Yep, for swim.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. So not really something I learned, but I just thought I'd throw that in there.
That is important to throw in there.
Yeah. So what's next on your list?
Let's see. Oh, this is super exciting. So today, I'm kind of going out of order. I'm all over the place. But today we relaunched Profiles, which is a podcast with Steve Woodburn, and we are bringing it back monthly. We've kind of reworked it a little bit. It used to be a 3-part series, and we discovered that was a little bit much for people to digest, I think. So we have condensed it to one guest each month, and it's about 20 minutes start to finish. This month, today's guest is Jason Lukash, and if you haven't listened to him, oh my God, he's so fun to listen to. So in his 30s, I think before he was 30, he was featured in Time magazine. He was on Shark Tank. So he's had a fascinating story. And then he had worked, he sold his company to HPG and worked for them for a number of years.
Nice.
And he left the industry, I believe, about a year ago. So this is kind of what's he been up to? Where is he going from here?
That's a nice drop, a nice first get back into it.
Well, the crazy part is he admits that he made enough money off the sale of his company to never have to work another day in his life.
So he enjoys then when he does.
Yes.
Keep doing it.
So he right now is enjoying being a stay-at-home dad, and he's flipping houses with his wife.
Nice. He gets to do all that fun stuff.
And this is really fun. And this is the last little tidbit I'll give away, and then I'll make people go listen. But he is a volunteer police officer.
Oh, wow.
Did you know such a thing existed?
I did. I knew firemen.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of it. So he does like the Friday night beat with his dad.
Oh my God. I'd never heard of that.
Isn't that awesome?
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, I like profiles anyway, just because I love Steve's voice. Do you know, I could listen to that all the time. It reminds me, well, this is dating me, but you will remember Casey Kasem, American Top 40. His voice sounds like him. It does. I love it. I used to listen to that every week, and when I hear Steve's voice, it reminds me of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Anyway.
Steve does. He has one of those voices that just draws you in. Smooth as butter.
Yeah. And then we had Picks of the Week.
Yes.
Coming up.
Yeah. Well, we had this week
for all of the St. Patty's.
Yes.
I can't believe it. That's going to be here soon.
Yes.
So Amanda Clay had those cute pint glass sleeves, which I loved because they always slip.
We needed those for our Ireland trip.
And those were from Numo. And then Kevin Mullaney did the little color changing cups. Those were cute. Those are from Leprechaun.
Yeah.
And then Renee Jones did the bottle opener from Wowline and had the cutest little leprechaun on it.
Yes, it was shaped like a leprechaun,
so
I think.
Cute.
That was very cute. I love Picks of the Week. And now is the time to start thinking about your St. Patrick's Day promotions.
It is.
So go get selling. What else do we have? Oh, let's see. Oh, Jeff Jacobs, he had another article this week about plastic bans. And basically, a lot of places have had bans in place for quite a while. Mm-hmm. Other places don't have any bans in place. But he was saying that you really need to make it easy and offer alternatives if you're going to start banning plastic. So, and it talks about phasing in new options and involving the public in these decisions. So anytime you change anything, people get a little
hard.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting to see. I mean, people are at such different levels of, getting rid of plastic. And so we've had a ban for a while with those like thin plastic bags. So it's, and it took me probably a year to remember to put my reusable bags in the car.
It's not that I was, that was the hard part,
right.
Just remembering, keep your bags in your car, keep your bags in your car, keep your freaking bags in your car.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you. It was just different.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, we
Promorary Day.
Promorary Day.
So we had Lincoln Line, and they did the Magic 8-Ball, which was my favorite. I loved that growing up. I did. And then the fitness bands.
We should have found an 8-ball. We could have asked some questions.
I loved it. It's so simple, but still the best.
I know.
I love it.
And I always thought it was like that was going to happen.
Me too. Oh, I believed in that Magic 8-Ball.
Me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had some neat products this week. So people should check those out. There was a new product every day.
Yeah.
And Promo AM this week, Amelia sat down with who'd she sit down with? Christine Carpenter Gleason from NEPA, Michael Reesbaum from SAGNY, and Stacy Whittington from, I always want to say Papa. And the regionals, I believe they've done this now at least a couple times, Promo and Paradise. So they have all kind of joined forces, and they are scheduling this winter show on the heels of each other. So it makes it easier for the supplier reps to coordinate their schedules and move from one location to the next. So I think they've seen great success from it. It kicks off next week with the NEPA show in Rocky Hill, Connecticut on January 30th. And then they'll kind of move through. So John Norris is going to be speaking at each of them about cybersecurity, and that was an interesting conversation. So if you are in, one of those regional areas, you should check them out. They said you can still register to attend. And I believe the NEPA show still had a few spots for suppliers. I don't know what the deadline is there. So So that was a nice conversation. Now trending, we dropped this week. That was on extended validation certificates, which is just a layer of security for your website. So to be honest, I don't pay attention to those things because we have a department that does that for us.
I always rely on someone else because that is just not my
area
of expertise.
No, me neither. It's amazing that we can go live each week.
No, you're really good though. You are, not me.
Well,
not me.
I haven't always been.
But then we have the rundown.
Tomorrow.
With our adorable Laurie Bolton, our very own Amelia model. And they're going to do a Vegas recap and announce the unsung hero. And those ladies are always fun to watch. I watched them from the booth from afar and I just chuckle. Like they're fantastic together. So you have to watch.
Yes. You never know what's going to come out of their mouths.
Yep, it's fun.
It is fun. So that is dropping tomorrow. And then Amelia also has another piece of content dropping tomorrow, her monthly A Models Closet. This one's going to be a rebroadcast of her live show from Las Vegas.
But that one was so good.
So fun.
Everybody did. So Sock 101. Do you want to show them the cute shoes?
So Sock 101, look at these.
They made for everyone for the trade show.
Yep. These are awesome.
Yeah, super cute. Tau Specialties and Perry Ellis.
Yes.
And SNS. So we had all of them and everyone did a great job presenting.
They were hysterical.
So fun. They made it so fun.
They did. There was a few unexpected visitors during the live broadcast and
everybody got into it, which was great.
Yes. Yep. Some photo bombs. Yes. So it's a fun one to watch. And some great products too that they were highlighting. So that was great. And then we had Taylor's Take this week. Taylor Borst had an article, 7 social media habits to leave behind in 2023. So one of them on our list, Taylor, this is going to be so hard. Leave behind oversharing. I think I'm an oversharer.
Are you?
I don't know. I feel like I talk a lot. Sometimes.
Yeah, but I think that's charming. I don't think you're an oversharer.
Thanks,
yeah, I don't think you are.
Sweet.
I think what you share is fun.
Okay, so it's not too much.
No.
Politics, leave that behind.
Oh,
I
I
100%.
agree.
Let's cheer to that.
Leave
the politics off social
annoying.
media. I'm drinking to that one.
That's annoying.
So annoying. Yep. And then I liked this one because Andrea is not shy, but
sometimes I am shy when there's a camera. This makes me very uncomfortable.
So one of Taylor's things to leave behind is being too shy for video. So when I needed a co-host for the show, I was like, all right, who wants to be my co-host?
You said Jess or Andrea, and I was hoping Jess would step up.
Nobody was really raising their hand. So I was like, really? Come on, ladies. So she was pretty much forced to be my co-host. She didn't think I was like, are you kidding me? She's in.
Well, that's because I count on you to bring it out. I think it just depends.
Yeah. But don't you feel like, so how many weeks have we been doing this now?
I don't know.
At least probably 5 or 6.
I do still feel nervous though before.
Yeah. But is it getting easier?
It's getting a little easier. Yeah.
So in my former life, I was a teacher, and every single year on the first day of school, I would get butterflies. I would get so nervous. And I'm like, why am I so nervous? I've done this, a million times, but I would still get nervous. First day of school.
Maybe that's good because it keeps you in check and it makes sure you're still going to do a good job. You're thinking about it. And,
I think if you get nervous, it's because you want to do a good job.
Right. Yeah. Probably.
So so that's an interesting article to see what we're supposed to leave behind in social media. So I need to scratch a few things off my list. All right. And then
we do have a lot.
This week was crazy busy. Yeah. It was. We have so much awesome content. So Danette Gossett did an article titled 5 Mistakes to Avoid When Customer Contacts Change. So she shared a very honest experience that she just went through. And it was an account.
It's very easy to see how that could happen.
Yeah, very easy. And she thought that it was a home run. Like they felt like they had, this absolutely like shored up. And then their main contact changed, and it was just a whole list of
they didn't get to know
missteps.
the rest of the people involved, and then
Yep. So she outlines the 5 mistakes that they made and the ones that you should avoid if you find yourself in a similar situation. So that is a very just raw and honest look at something that happened to them that they have learned from. So I love when people share those experiences.
I think vulnerability is a good thing.
Yes. And that's actually a trend for 2023.
I am on it today with the trends.
You are.
Another cheers.
Another cheers. Less fake, less filters.
Except the Madonna thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't on trend with that.
That's all right. But yeah, so being vulnerable, being open, that's what people want. So yeah, that's what you're going to get from us.
Like it or not.
Booby koozies and all. All right. And Cliff Quicksell, sorry, Cliff, you followed my booby koozie comment.
I just met Cliff.
In Vegas.
Yes, in Vegas for the first time. Wonderful guy.
So, you know, you are the second person that has said that. So when we got back, somebody else said, I just met Cliff for the first time. What a nice guy. So Cliff, we're going to cheers to you.
Cliff. Woo, nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yep.
And I've heard it from a few people.
You didn't drink yours.
Oh,
you just
sorry. Is this like a drinking game? Look at my cheeks are going to start getting pink.
I know, I'm sweating.
It's these lights.
Yeah.
You should see our setup. It's gorgeous.
It is.
So
I can't wait to read one of these books.
So maybe we need to get fans next time to cool us down.
Yep.
All right. So Cliff did an article for us this month, and he said that he was in Vegas, he was at ASI, and he worked a couple of booths for some of the suppliers that he works with. But he heard multiple times in different ways that people saying things to the effect that I know my clients and they don't buy what you're selling. And that really kind of irked him a little, I think. And so his article was written around that. And he talks a lot about leveraging the talents of your suppliers and asking really good questions. He doesn't feel you should be making decisions for your client. You should be gathering information and delivering and presenting with passion these ideas to them and let them make the decisions.
That's what I liked. I wrote that one sentence down. How he says, be passionate about what you're presenting.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was good.
Yep. So that is a great article. And the other thing he mentioned was, if you're unsure, get educated. So that kind of tie back to Kirby and the whole, just you got to keep learning, keep educating. We don't all know everything, even though some people like to think they do. And then Industry Insider this week, Meg and Jeff and Steven sat down with Kevin Mullaney from Brandito. Kevin is also one of our Picks of the Week contributors. And it was his Fab 5, and he shared 5 products that he's really excited about. So the best part was, for those of you that don't know, you can go on to PromoCorner's YouTube channel, PromoCorner videos, and you can just sit there and click through like all of our video content. So this is how exciting my life is. So last night I mentioned something to my husband, Joel. We work together, in case you don't know him. And so he's like, oh, let's bring it up. So he brings up our YouTube channel, and we're sitting there, just watching all of our content on YouTube.
Fun.
Yeah. Isn't that a romantic night? Yeah. We weren't even like toasting things. Maybe we need to introduce champagne.
To add that. Yes.
Yeah. So we were going through and we were watching the Industry Insider, and Kevin shared one of the products, and Joel, who's very hard to impress sometimes, he was like, oh,
I need that.
That's awesome. So got a reaction out of him.
Hashtag must have.
I'm not going to share. Yes, hashtag must have. I'm not going to share what it was, but there are 5 products that you might be impressed by too. So you can go watch it on YouTube or on PromoJournal.com. Yep. So either one. So I think that does it for this past week. Whew.
Wow.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. That was fun.
It was fun. And then next week we have a bunch of new stuff coming up. There's
More time offline.
Oh, geez. Should I share my?
I don't know what you're
we're
doing.
probably out of time. So I always, I've done this before a million times. So it's next week is soap making.
Ooh.
So I've done this, and I was like looking through, like we have shelves with like all these like craft things, and I've also done in the past candle making. So I thought I had the soap bars that you like chop up to melt down, and so I wanted to do a batch so I could do pictures and show, and then I, record everything step by step. So I went through and I chopped up the blocks and I melted them. They were taking an awfully long time to melt. And I was like, So I finally get them melted. I mix it all up. I pour them into the molds. And then Joel said to me this morning, how'd your soap come out? And I was like, great. And so I had them out on the counter. And then I went to use one of them. And I'm like, why isn't this sudsing? Like, it doesn't feel like soap. And so I was like, I think this is wax. So
candle wax?
Yes.
Candle wax for soap.
So I made these, and they're literally just they're very pretty, but they're hunks of wax.
You can set them up or melt them.
No, well, they could be repurposed into candles later. But so I had to run out to the craft store and get the soap blocks to chop up. So I was laughing so hard. I was like, yep. That was great, Laurie. I'm glad. See, it's good to be prepared, though. Yes. I did a test run and
it didn't work.
It was my fault for I thought I was being so good. Like I put everything in these clear Rubbermaid containers and all the extra supplies from the last time, but I failed to label them. So paraffin wax looks awfully similar to melt and pour soap stuff. So, oh well. But I guarantee you, more time offline next Saturday.
She'll fix it.
It will be. Awesome.
It'll be perfect.
Yeah, it'll be great. So there you have it. That's it. We are done. Another week of PromoJournal Live in the books. We will see everybody back here next Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, with our new set. I don't know.
Thank you for joining, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Cheers to you.
Cheers, everyone.
All right, now we have to end.
We can never end. Okay,
no,
wait.
We're not good at this.
Bye.
Still not.